This episode on sailing Popao.
I think I've seen enough.
Oh, I'll have to jump in. It looks too good. Be like, oh, imagine there's doggies. Dive down through the sturgeon, 2 doggies straight away. Yes!
Look at the ocean. This is mental.
About 5:15, and we're just about to go out and try to get doggy redemption. Come on.
We only need one.
I know. It's only been 2 years of saving and 2 years of cruising almost. And we're gonna we found them. Now we just gotta get one in the boat and not get sharked or reefed up like yesterday.
Fingers crossed.
Let's have a look.
Wow, look at this sunrise. Beautiful. Feels like we're sitting on the bottom, it's so calm. Just getting the tender ready. It's taking us forever to get out of the reef system. It is so shallow. We had the lowest tide of the week this morning, and an hour later through. Big clam.
Close up, clam.
Hold up, chop. Left. This is ridiculous. How can it make that much of a difference?
Get up earlier so we can get out there early, and then you get trapped by the freaking tide.
To be able to drive over the reef like this, look at the conditions. Insane. Oh, I think well, Nelly on the edge. So this is what gives us all our protection at night. This all just softens up or breaks up the swell, and then we have a nice sleep. But this is actually a bit of a hole in the reef, this one, so it saves us going about 4 miles around to the main opening. What's the plan? Jump in, shoot a doggy, go home?
Yeah, that's it. Hopefully.
Be quiet for a second. It's deafening. Not a person in sight, but hopefully
Oh, there's a fish there.
there'll be doggies to be shot.
Fish or shark?
It is so quiet. What's happening, Michael?
Oh, a massive bull shark just swam straight up to the float and just coming to the surface straight for me.
On the surface?
Yeah.
That's different for a bull. Here we go. We definitely like to pick our battles when it comes to sharks, and these big bulls are not one to play with. Their sheer size, aggression, and serrated teeth make for a bad mix when shooting fish. We've dived with plenty of bull sharks over the years, and these seem fairly chill, but their behaviour was a little unfamiliar to us. Having them this high in the water column without any speared fish was making us pretty uncomfortable, and it was clear neither of us were keen to shoot a fish with them around, especially all the way out here by ourselves. To make matters worse, there were 2 of them, and this can create some fierce competition for a feed when a fish is speared.
I think I've seen enough. with them around.
I can't say they're pissed.
Well, they're not pissed, but they're very curious. Swimming up vertically like that to those floats, it's crazy. It looked like a white, it was so big.
turning to keep an eye on the boat.
I hope you can see that. That is so funny. Keeping a watchful eye on us.
Turning with the boat.
Oh dear. Nah, he's injured.
Yeah, he's turning the same way.
Alright, back to what we came for. The problem with blue water hunting is that 90% of the time it's pure boredom, looking into the big blue and seeing absolutely nothing. After moving spots a few times and spending most of the day out here, I took the opportunity to take this little job fish before calling it a day. Sweet home. Sin doggy, but that's okay. Can't have it all, I guess.
Nice jobby again.
Yep. Someone has to shoot some fish around here. Pretty happy with that. Gutted
Nice
and
fish.
gilled out there. Hopefully the fillets will be a little bit better quality. Gut and gilled it. I bled it before I killed it this time on both sides. So I've never had that issue before, so I don't know if it was a spear or if it was just, I only bled the jobby on one side yesterday, so let's see what it looks like today when I clean it. And it's actually a lot cooler too, because we put more ice in. Anyway.
Nice fish.
Angry fish.
We're about to move south, head a bit further south, so had 2 days fishing some offshore reefs out here looking for doggies. Unfortunately I lost a nice one, about 30 kilos, which is devastating after so many years in the making trying to get a boat and put a doggy on it.
All because of a slip tip.
Well, it was not the slip, it was the cable got it's the first time I've seen the cable get cut from the reef, which is, yeah.
That or a shark. I mean, a
Either
shark
that
could
or
have eaten it as well.
Either that or that big bull shark shredded the cable, but yeah, absolutely devastating. Saw a huge marlin too, which was awesome. Some wahoo. Yeah, but we're gonna head a bit further south and
We're turning around, finally.
yeah, heading back south now, finally. But
Still don't know where we're going to go.
still not over yet. So.
It's been a very uneventful day today. The wind is right on the nose, coming from exactly where we want to go. So we've just been motoring. I'm not feeling very well. We really just want to get there as soon as possible. Severe heat stroke today. Yesterday I fell asleep in the tender and I got super burnt on my face, and I woke up just boiling because I had my wetsuit on. Michael didn't think to wake me up at all. Anyway, Michael's just driven over this bit of reef here. It's absolutely loaded with fish. So of course, just pulled the rods out. They're right under us. It's right under us now, look. And it's been snapped off twice, and he's just dying to know spot's in, he's like, I'm gonna jump in and check it out. Down there, Michael.
Doggies.
Bullshit. You're so full of
I
it.
swear to God, there's 2 doggies there.
How big?
5-10 kilos.
You're joking.
First fish I saw, like Sergos and then doggies.
Jump in with a spear gun.
100%.
Huh? Are you?
Yeah. Oh, I've just been trying to sound it over this spot. Oh, look at all the fish here, right?
Yeah.
It's crazy amount of fish. I just kept trying to catch them with a little micro jig. And I got 2 hits and then lost the hooks on both times. So oh, I'll have to jump in, it looks too good. Jumped in, and we were like, oh, imagine there's doggies. Dive down through the sturgeon, 2 doggies straight away. Ridiculous.
Anyway, it's gearing up. I'm gonna go boaty. I'm on Struggle Street here, so please don't do anything stupid.
What, like dive by myself?
Yeah.
Chase doggies.
Chase doggies by yourself. What could go wrong? Spot's under you now.
The spot's under me now.
Yeah.
Is there fish there?
Yep.
I'll try to go up current of everything then.
Oh, there's another lump.
How deep?
25.
25.
The bait comes up to.
There's a doggy coming straight up to it already. Just a pup, but still.
He's already got a doggy swimming up to the flashes. Little one, but still very, very good sign.
I couldn't believe it. I'd hardly left the surface when these 2 doggies appeared underneath me. Now I'll be the first to admit that this was an embarrassing dive. The fact that since buying Popao, our #1 goal was landing a doggy off our floating home, you could say that the pressure was a little high. My heart was beating like a jackhammer, my mask was full of water, and all my rules about getting close and taking a calm shot went out the window. As expected, I rushed it, and I completely missed. I've had this monkey on my back many times in my spearfishing journey, and I've learned the only way to kill it is to stop, take a breath to reset, and slow down. With a clear head, the very next dive, everything fell into place.
Shot a doggy by the looks of it. Unbelievable. But biggest risk now is sharks. Just gonna get really close to him so he can bail if he needs to. Oh my god. Oh, that is ridiculous. Oh dear.
Oh, kidding.
That is so crazy. Oh my gosh. Any sharks? Nice.
Yeah.
Yes. Nice.
Only a little one, but
Oh, that is so
cool.
good.
That is so...
That is epic. Didn't think that'd happen today. Hey, you know what? We're only 10 miles from where we're going, so we can come back in the tender.
That's
crazy.
I'm gonna get my big camera. I gotta get photos.
I can officially say that I've shot a dogtooth tuna off my back step, like of my house.
That escalated really
it's
quickly.
not a monster, but far out, that feels good. We've come a long way to like buy the boat and sail, you know, a few thousand nautical miles up the coast and just to chase this fish. It's no giant, but it means a lot, this fish. Just
Pretty funny too.
And just like, yeah, just to stumble across it.
Big tender runs, researching all the pinnacles and spots to dive, and then
We just sounded over a random lump and heaps of fish on it. I put the micro jig down and I lost 2 hooks. I thought, oh, it just looks too good not to dive. First dive down, 2 doggies swimming around. I couldn't believe it. Jump back in with the flashes and then, yeah, straight away. That's so sick.
That's crazy. I'm still heat stroked. I can't believe that just happened. Oh dear.
So cool. So cool. I can't believe that. All dogtooth tuna, but they really are a part of the mackerel family, same as the Spanish mackerel, king mackerel, same, all that stuff. But pound for pound, by far the hardest fighting fish in the ocean. Like, just awesome.
Hard to land, and there's usually sharks.
Sharks, but no sharks this time.
It's good. Roll it around a bit. I want to just get some. Look at those teeth.
So cool.
All right, let's get it filleted. Have sashimi party tonight.
Yeah.
Oh, they're also amazing eating. Like one of my favourite fish to eat, and it's been a few years since we've had any. How's that for driving?
No good. Are you neutral?
Yeah, I'm in neutral. It's just going around the rudder. Huh? Just jump in. He dropped his spear when he took it out of this fish, so it just all sunk to the bottom of the ocean. That's all right.
What time is it though?
Time to get to the reef because otherwise we won't be able to see the bombies.
Yeah.
All right, well, we've got everything back on board. Sorted. Now time for Michael to clean that fish and that big grin off his face.
Unbelievable. Like,
So happy
we've
he
been
is.
doing like huge runs in the tender, 40 nautical miles, and just spending all day like just looking, even just to see a side of it. Like this first small one we saw, we were so happy, and then I lost that big one the other day, and then just sailing between spots, just see the little arches come up, and then just like dive down just to check it out because it looks so good. And there's 2 doggies there. Jump in with the gun in like 5 minutes in the boat. Like that's the way you have to do it. But so stoked. It's so good.
That's Michael.
It's full of Fusiliers. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Wow.
5. There you go. Skewed up a few too when I shot it. So we tucked it to the esky from early. Put an ice cube in there.
What's for dinner, Michael? Fresh doggy, I hope.
No, this is your job fish.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, some fresh job fish that I just shot a day ago, 2 days ago now. I like to let any sashimi fish like rest in the fridge for at least a day because it relaxes all the muscles and everything, tendons, all that stuff just kind of relaxes and it's really soft. So I've made some poke bowls here with just some quick rice. This is the best thing after diving or on a boat where you just want to have something quick. Just like the microwave rice packets, we just put it in a pan with a bit of water, 5 minutes, it's heated up, and then all we do is cut up some fish, some fresh carrots, we've got some spring onions, a bit of seaweed flakes, Kewpie mayo, soy, sesame oil, sesame seeds, and you've got a little poke bowl. Good, healthy snack.
Looks bloody good and a hell of a lot healthier than the standard 2-minute noodles that you usually cook after diving all day.
Anyway, there you go.
Thank you. I'm gonna eat dinner while watching the GT show. Yeah. It's weird, they won't eat anything that we throw in. We put in some doggy scraps before, not interested, but looks like they're smashing little bait fish or something that come into the light. Whoa!
That was quick.
That's so quick. Mm. 10 knots at least. How much do you reckon it's slowing right now, Michael?
12.
10.
10 knots.
12 knots. Not bad. Getting pretty good at this wind game. Join us next episode for some amazing blue water hunting and we land the biggest fish on Popao to date.
It's a bittersweet moment when you shoot a fish like this. You get this thing called, what they call it, hunter's remorse. You appreciate the fish, but you also feel for it, you know, it's such an awesome animal. But yeah, super sustainable, super delicious, and this thing's going to feed us for a long time.
If you'd like to support us further, you can join us on Patreon for ad-free, early videos, extra videos, and patron-only merch. A huge thanks to our current patrons for your ongoing support, and welcome on board, Magna. Mission accomplished. Now to find a bigger one.
Now, the bigger one. I'm doing an Instagram story. Be normal.
Yeah, do what you're doing before I hit record.